Hi, welcome to JNC Better Living's Rooted Yoga. This is going to be a 20-minute practice for all levels, and recommend that you get a couple blocks and your yoga mat to get started. And we're going to start at the top of our mat today. So we want our feet at hip distance apart and our arms at our sides. And we want to close our eyes, connect to our breath. Ground into your feet and rock a little forward and back, side to side, until you can feel all four corners of your feet. And then we really want to ground in to all four corners. Lift up from your kneecaps, engage your core, roll your shoulders down and back. Extend your crown of your head toward the ceiling and breathe. Inhales and exhales should be of even length, in and out through your nose, creating a little restriction in the back of your throat, an ujjayi breath, a victorious breath to help heat our body. Inhale, reach your arms above your head. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more time like that. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward, hinge at your hips, and come all the way down to forward fold. This is a great place to use your blocks. You can put them right under your shoulders. Breathe in and press into the blocks, creating a flat back. Crown of head reaches toward the front of the room. Exhale, hang your head heavy, knees can be bent, relax your shoulders. Inhale, press into the blocks, flatten your back, reach your crown of the head toward the front of the room. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, walk your hands up your legs. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Now moving into balancing poses, we're going to ground into our left foot, and our right foot is going to come up into tree pose. You can either have your foot on the ground, toes just kind of tucked under with your heel resting on your ankle. You can put that foot at your shin, or you can bring it all the way up and put it on your thigh. As you breathe in, really engage in the standing leg, strengthening your thigh muscle and energetically pushing your foot into your thigh and your thigh into your foot. You can have your hands at heart center, or you can extend them up to find an even greater challenging balance. As you breathe in, engage your core, shoulders roll down and back. Breathe out. Reach your crown of the head toward the ceiling. Now breathe in one more time. Breathe out. Step your right foot down. Kind of shake it out. And we'll move to the other side. Breathe in. Left foot comes up. Again, using the same place options that you had before. Really press your left foot into your right thigh and energetically push back your right thigh into your foot. Your hips should be level, so you don't want to push your leg up too high so that your hips are leaning toward one direction or the other. Hands can be on the hips, they can be at prayer, or they can be extended. Breathe in here, engage your core, stand tall. Breathe out. Relax your head and neck. Breathe in. Lift up. Chest reaches toward the ceiling. Breathe out. Left foot comes down to meet your right. Shake it out here too, and do a little twist. Just kind of get your body relaxed. I know I need to do that for me. Breathe in, arms reach up. Breathe out, hinge at your hips, forward fold. This time, plant your hands on opposite sides of your feet and step back into a downward dog position. You can pedal out your feet here, right leg, then your left leg. Knees can be bent or they can straighten completely. If you bend your knees, you can try the option of really leaning in, chest to thighs, and creating like a handstand upper body. Breathe in, press into the knuckles of your hands. Breathe out, yearn your feet back. Breathe in, yawn your right leg up and back, hips parallel to the earth. Breathe out, step forward, coming into runner's lunge. Breathe in, left knee drops to the ground, hands come up to your knees. Breathe out, sink into your lunge position. Breathe in, circle your arms down, around, and up. They can be in extended position or in cactus arms, whatever is comfortable on your shoulders. Breathe in one more time here. You can even get a little back bend by leaning back. Breathe out, hands frame your feet. Tuck your toes, lift your back knee, right foot steps back to meet your left. Breathe in, left foot reaches high to the sky, hips stay square. Breathe out, step forward between your hands. Breathe in, drop your right knee down, hands come to your knee. Breathe out, sink into your lunge. Breathe in, hands come down, around, and up. Breathe out, tailbone draws down and back. Energetically squeeze your legs toward one another. Breathe in, lengthen through the crown of your head. Breathe out, hands come back down, frame your foot. Breathe in, lift your back knee up. Breathe out, this time push off your back foot, step forward, feet together. Breathe in, half lift with your blocks or hands to shins. Breathe out, crown of head reaches toward the ground, knees can bend. Breathe in, circle your arms down, around, and up. Breathe out, hands to heart center. Breathe in, step your left foot back, and keep your right foot at a 90-degree angle. Back foot is 45-degree angle, and your front heel should be intersecting your back arch. Breathe in, arms extend into a parallel position to the earth. Breathe out, reach forward, and lean back to come into a reverse warrior. Breathe in, come back to parallel. Breathe out, right arm down to your thigh, left arm up to the sky. I made a rhyme. Breathe in, come back to parallel. Breathe out, straighten your right front knee. Breathe in, raise your arms up over your head. Breathe out, arms come back to parallel. Breathe in, left hip shift back as far as they can. Right arm extends forward as far as it can, and then tick-tock your arms down for a triangle pose. Breathe in, really ground into your big toe. Breathe out, engage your right thigh. Breathe in, lengthen through your side body. Breathe out, engage your core. Breathe in and breathe out. Left arm comes down to the ground. Frame your foot and left foot steps up to meet your right. Breathe in, half lift. Breathe out, forward fold. Breathe in, step your right foot back, coming into warrior legs on this side now. Front heel dissects the back arch. Spiral your arms up to come into a warrior two position. I'm going to turn around so that you can see me. Breathe in, reach your arm forward, come back, reverse warrior. Breathe out, left arm comes down to your left thigh, right arm spirals up to the sky for a side angle. Breathe in, come back to parallel. Breathe out, straighten your left leg. Breathe in, raise your arms to the ceiling. Breathe out, back to parallel. Breathe in, reach your right hip back toward the back of the room while you stretch your left arm as far forward as you can to tuck your arms. Breathe in. Big toe really plants into the ground on your left foot. Breathe out. Lengthen through your side body. Find a stretch on your right side. Make sure your gaze is straight ahead or looking up if that doesn't bother your neck. Breathe in, come back to standing. Breathe out, spiral your arms down, frame your foot. Take your left foot back to meet your right, coming into a downward dog position. Breathe in, knees to the mat. Breathe out. Reposition your wrists so that they are right below your shoulders. Take a couple cat-cows. Breathe in, look forward, chest and heart open toward the front of the room. Back arches. Breathe out. Drop your head, round your back, cat pose. Breathe in. Shoulders roll down and back, crown of head lifts, gaze toward the front of the room. Breathe out, gaze is at your thighs. Back is like a rainbow. Now come back to tabletop position, and we're going to extend our right arm out in front of us and our left leg back for a spinal twist, a spinal balance. Breathe in. Really ground into your left hand. Breathe out. Reach through your right hand as far as you can. Left foot extends back behind you and engage your core. Breathe in and breathe out. Right hand drops, left knee drops, and let's do that on the other side. Breathe in. Reach your left arm out in front of you. Right foot behind you. Breathe in, ground into your right hand. Breathe out, really reach with your fingertips on your left side and your right foot. Creating a line of energy all the way from your toes to your fingers. Breathe in, really engage your core, try to keep your hips level. Breathe out, right hand comes down, right knee comes down. Breathe in, knees widen to the width of the mat. Breathe out, sink your tail back to your heels, coming into child's pose. Breathe in, head rests heavy on the mat. Breathe out, relax your shoulders. Hands can be straight out in front of you, or in my favorite position, a diamond position, fingers touching, elbows out wide, which helps relax your shoulders and your neck. Breathe in. And breathe out. Let everything go. Breathe in, press into your hands, and take your knees and bring them between your hands. Sit back on your heels and shift your weight to the left side or the right side, coming into a seated pose. Now we're going to take our soles of our feet together, knees wide open, and like a butterfly pose. And we're going to ground into our sits bones and really reach our crown of our head toward the ceiling. Breathe in, lengthen through your side body, and expand through your chest. Breathe out, shoulders roll down and back. Your knees do not have to reach the mat, and if you have blocks with you, you can place the blocks under your knees for a little bit of support. Breathe in, find length, and then breathe out. Reach forward with a flat back. Elbows can be on your knees for a little bit of leverage. And bend forward only as much as you can, keeping a straight spine, keeping the integrity of the neck with the spine. And gaze should be down, not craning your neck up to look. You can take your thumbs and massage the bottoms of your feet. Give yourself a nice little foot rub. And breathe out. Engage your core. And really find length. And also a nice flexibility in your groin and your hips. Breathe in. Just let all the air go. Anything stale or not serving you. And breathe out. Release. And breathe in. Take your hands to your outside of your knees and bring your knees in to come together. Breathe out. Lengthen your legs in front of you and take your right foot over your left leg. And we'll come into a little bit of a spinal twist. So in this position, you want to ground into your right big toe into the mat, and you want to flex your left toes up toward the ceiling. Wrap your left arm around your right leg and take your right arm up to the sky. Breathe in, really find length. Breathe out. Take your right hand down behind your sits bones and twist gently to the right. In this position, you really want to keep your neck and head in line with your spine. Twisting should come from your navel up. So we don't want to twist in any other awkward position. And the twist should stop at your neck. So you don't want to overstretch your neck in any one direction because that's not really helping to get a nice stretch in your core and your torso. Okay, breathe in one more time here and breathe out. Come back to neutral. Right leg extends forward. Left leg reaches up and over your right leg. Take your right arm and reach it around your left leg and take your left arm up to the sky. Breathe in, find length. Breathe out. Plant your fingers behind your sits bones and twist to the left. Breathe in, engage your core. Breathe out, twist from your navel up to your shoulders. Breathe in. Don't forget to ground into your extended leg. Breathe out. Twist a little deeper. Breathe in. Left arm comes back, forward. Left leg plants down on the ground. Now I'm going to rotate myself, but you should be seated probably in the middle of your mat, and then slowly roll down one vertebrae at a time, coming into Shavasana Pose. Extend your legs long. Feet can roll to the outside. Shoulders can be tucked under you a little bit, if that's comfortable. Gaze should be straight up ahead at the ceiling, and then eyes closed. Breathe in, get out any last wiggles here, and breathe out. Let go of any controlled breath. Come back to your natural cadence. Breathe in and breathe out, just focusing on your breath. Spend a minute here in Shavasana, and then I will guide you to the closing of this practice. Now you can wiggle your fingers and toes. Rotate your wrists and your ankles. Extend your arms up overhead and get a nice stretch. Draw your knees into your chest. Roll over to one side or the other, or just up to seated. Bring your hands to heart center. It was my honor and privilege to guide you in this practice today. May you have a beautiful day. Namaste.